The MotoGP silly season is in chaos. Who survives the game of musical chairs? KTM is spinning with too many riders signed. Someone's bound to be left standing when the music stops. What will Honda's superstar Marc Marquez do? His decision sends shockwaves. Can Yamaha keep world champ Fabio Quartararo from waltzing to Ducati? Let's dive in. KTM's dilemma becomes a rookie versus veteran showdown. One of the most complex silly season puzzles involves KTM and its surplus of riders. The Austrian team finds itself in a tricky spot heading into 2024. They currently have 5 riders signed across their factory and satellite teams, but Dorna has denied their request to field a 5th bike next season. So what does KTM do? The obvious move would be dropping one of their existing riders to make room for Moto2 standout Pedro Acosta, who KTM has promised a seat in the Premier class. But this poses a dilemma, as all 5 of their current riders have a reasonable claim to staying put. At the factory team, Brad Binder has affirmed his place as KTM's top rider this season. Despite little MotoGP experience, Binder has already notched wins for KTM and looks to have a bright future with the team. He seems the least likely to lose his seat in the shuffle. Binder's factory teammate, Jack Miller, would appear vulnerable after lackluster results in his first year with KTM. But Miller fired back at rumors by boldly stating he has a contract for 2024. KTM faces a prickly situation if they consider dropping Miller, who is famously outspoken. Over at the Tech 3 satellite squad, Augusto Fernandez was promoted from Moto2 this year and awarded a 2-year KTM contract through 2024. He has delivered decent results on the difficult bike as a rookie and probably bought himself another season. That leaves Miguel Oliveira and Paul Espargaro clinging to their seats amidst uncertainty. Oliveira has plowed ahead this season with 3 podiums, highlighting KTM's bike progress. Meanwhile, Espargaro has struggled, fueling rumors he could become KTM's test rider next year. With no clear choice of who to demote, KTM may explore creative solutions. Perhaps Espargaro could fill a testing role while also being on standby as a wild card replacement rider in case of injuries, or maybe KTM can convince Dorna to allow them one more grid spot after all. If neither of those options pan out, KTM faces an ugly game of musical chairs. Acosta is eager to move up. KTM wants to keep him, but they have to disappoint someone already on the team. There are no easy answers, which means KTM's rider dilemma should remain a hot, silly season storyline. Is Honda's star rider ready to jump ship? The big question mark for Honda is whether Marc Marquez will continue with the team he's won 6 MotoGP titles for. Marquez is under contract in 2024, but hasn't committed his future. Honda has admitted no rider would be forced to stay. If Marquez seeks a change, it would ignite a bidding war among rival teams. Joan Mir aims to exit his miserable Honda deal early, even offering his services to Gresini Ducati. If Honda grants Mir permission to leave, it opens the door for internal promotions. Takaaki Nakagami is eager for a factory team shot after years with Honda's satellite LCR squad. Moto2 standout Ayogura is another homegrown rider gaining attention. Alex Rins will depart LCR Honda after a single season, leaving a definite vacancy. If both Marquez and Mir stay, Rins' seat could appeal to Mir as a place to revive his career. But if either factory rider leaves, LCR becomes even more attractive to Honda's rising talents. Any way silly season unfolds, expect changes within Honda's ranks. Marquez's decision will have an especially profound impact. If he elects to leave, it would mark the end of an era for Honda. Alternatively, Marquez staying firmly in the fold would stabilize Honda's plans, but his future remains the source of great speculation. Ducati plots sneaky satellite team takeover. Ducati appears set with its factory riders, but its satellite teams may see fresh faces. If Pramac or Gresini have vacancies, Ducati could promote hungry young talent over veterans. Moto2 champ Remy Gardner could get an early escape from his KTM struggles by switching to a year-old Desmosedici. Meanwhile, Augusto Fernandez has impressed during his MotoGP rookie season with KTM, proving he can handle premier class bikes. Ducati may try poaching the Moto2 points leader if interested. Additionally, 2019 Moto2 champ Alex Marquez still seeks redemption in Ducati's eyes to earn a factory team promotion. If he falls short, Ducati has eager contenders in its pipeline. With its wealth of talent, Ducati can think creatively when finalizing its 2024 satellite team lineups. Silly season always carries surprises, so Ducati will consider every option before cementing its plans. Yamaha, to keep the champ Yamaha, made a bold move during silly season by signing Alex Rins to join the factory team in 2024, while declining to renew Franco Morbidelli's contract. This marks a changing of the guard, as Rins gets a shot with a new manufacturer next season. The bigger question mark for Yamaha remains their superstar Fabio Quartararo. The reigning world champion has made no secret of his frustration with Yamaha's lack of progress developing the M1 bike. Quartararo has stated that unless he sees significant improvement during the postseason tests, he'll strongly consider leaving Yamaha when his contract ends after 2024. With Ducati emerging as Yamaha's main rival, Quartararo could be tempted to make a blockbuster switch to the Italian team once his deal expires. Losing Quartararo would be a massive blow for Yamaha after he delivered them a long-awaited championship last season. Yamaha needs to appease their star rider's demands and give him a package he feels capable of repeating as champion on. With Rins coming aboard, Yamaha's focus is firmly on keeping a smiling Quartararo in the blue corner, but the Frenchman's patience is clearly wearing thin. Yamaha must step up during testing to assure Quartararo that greener pastures don't lie elsewhere. Stability at Aprilia. While much of the grid sees uncertainty and change, Aprilia can enjoy silly season from a place of stability in their rider lineup. Both Alex Espargaro and Maverick Vinales are locked in at the factory Aprilia team for 2024 after impressing this season. The Spanish duo finally gelled and delivered Aprilia their first ever MotoGP victory. Aprilia also elected to keep rookie teammates Raul Fernandez and Miguel Oliveira in the fold at their satellite RNF racing team next year. Both riders have shown flashes of promise amidst a predictably up-and-down rookie campaign. With all four riders secured, Aprilia has the luxury of time when planning for the future. Veterans Espargaro and Vinales have exceeded expectations since joining Aprilia, but they cannot race forever. Eventually, Aprilia must think about which young talents they want to develop to take over as their next generation of factory riders. For now, the progress this season affords them patience. But down the road, they will be looking closely at standout Moto2 and Moto3 riders who could be groomed to lead Aprilia's charge in the coming years. While other teams scramble during silly season, Aprilia enjoys the security of continuity. Their stellar 2022 results allow them to focus solely on on-track progress rather than rider politics as 2023 approaches. But succession planning still lurks on the horizon. Will KTM be able to pacify all their riders, or will someone like Jack Miller be the odd man out? Also, can Honda provide the bike improvements necessary to keep Marc Marquez from testing free agency, or have they lost the faith of their biggest star? Let us know your thoughts and predictions in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to stay on top of all the latest silly season developments. We'll be tracking every rumor and announcement leading up to the 2024 grid finalization. You won't want to miss the next bombshell. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.